Electricity is the fastest growing form of energy. It has become an essential ingredient in our economic growth and prosperity. But today, 25% of the world's population remains in the dark. Over the next 30 years, world electricity demand is expected to grow by 50%. For government leaders, utility executives, and policymakers, the challenge they face is how to meet this huge demand with affordable, sustainable, reliable, and clean power. Today, 40% of the world's power comes from one source, coal, and all practical scenarios for meeting our insatiable appetite for electricity into the future include a major role for coal power for two simple reasons. It is the most abundant and affordable energy source on the planet. But coal carries a significant environmental cost. A clean coal technology called circulating fluidized bed is proving to be a high-value solution for coal power generation. CFB technology is challenging conventional coal technology. Due to its fuel-flexible low-temperature burning process, CFB technology can utilize low-cost coals, lignites, petroleum cokes, and carbon-neutral fuels like biomass and recycled materials to produce clean and economical power. Unlike conventional boilers that burn the fuel in a massive high-temperature flame, CFB technology utilizes circulating hot solids to cleanly and efficiently burn the fuel in a flameless combustion process. Since the fuel's ash doesn't melt, heat transfer surfaces stay clean, allowing the hot solids to conduct their heat efficiently throughout the entire boiler while minimizing fouling and corrosion. The payoff? High reliability, less maintenance, and reduced emissions. From Asia to Europe to the Middle East, policymakers and utilities have been turning to CFB technology. In Turow, Poland, the local power plant had been burning low-quality brown coal with pulverized coal boilers. For nearly 4 decades, the region's environmental conditions had deteriorated badly. Then, between 1998 and 2004, Sumitomo FW replaced 6 boilers with their CFB technology. The environmental impact was immediate and impressive.
Repowering the Turow power plant with 6 Foster-Wheeler circulating fluidized bed boilers improved the environmental quality in the region tremendously. The CFBs reduced the sulfur dioxide emissions of the Turow plant by more than 3 times, reduced nitrogen oxides emissions by more than twice, and decreased particulate emissions tenfold.
At the same time, the Sumitomo FW CFBs improved the reliability of the plant and lowered its maintenance cost.
A big benefit for the CFB is that they do not require cold mills or pulverizers, which are very expensive to operate when firing low-quality fuels.
But while environmental issues are a growing concern, many global energy and industrial companies face a more basic question: the need for proven reliability. That's the challenge faced by leaders of China's largest oil company, Sinopec, in Maoming, China.
Our Maoming refinery produces high-sulfur petcoke, which has a high energy value, but it's very difficult to burn cleanly and reliably. We also needed to burn coal for operation flexibility, so fuel flexibility was important to us.
Sinopec Maoming installed 4 Sumitomo FW CFB boilers, 2 for steam and power at its ethylene plant, and another 2 for its refinery complex.
We chose Foster-Wheeler's CFB technology for its wide fuel flexibility, high reliability, and clean burning process.
The slow-burning method allows CFB technology to cleanly burn virtually any combustible material, from petcoke and lignites to even biomass and waste. It's a major advantage over the limitations of conventional combustion, the ability to switch fuels at any point in the future. Right from the start, Sumitomo FW CFB boilers proved reliable. During their first 3 years of operation, each unit at the ethylene plant ran for more than 900 days, about 2.5 years, without a single unplanned shutdown.
We were honored when Sinopec presented us with an award for setting a new record for long-term operation.
In total, Sinopec has purchased 26 Sumitomo CFB boilers for their refinery and petrochemical plants throughout China, burning both petcoke and coal. On the other side of the globe, the cutting edge of CFB technology has proven itself by reliably producing power in Poland since 2009. Lagisza was the first supercritical CFB plant in the world, attracting attention from many utility executives. It was the largest and most advanced CFB in the world.
There is no denying it. We did feel anxious about the startup of the largest and most advanced CFB boiler in the world.
But when the unit came online in June 2009, it had a remarkably smooth commissioning process, despite being the first of its kind.
Of course, the credit for the success goes also to the employees of Foster Wheeler, who stayed with us during the entire startup and commissioning period.
For the team at Lagisza, the clean burning process and the fuel flexibility are already paying off.
The CFB boiler does not require any additional gas cleaning systems, which reduces the investment costs. The fuel flexibility provides us with the ability to procure fuels from a wider market, allowing us the potential of saving significant operating costs over the life of the plant. It also allows us to use biomass and waste materials like coal slurry for improving our environment.
And companies from all over are still coming to see what they are doing right.
Since the Lagisza plant went into operation, we have had a stream of visitors to the plant still after 3.5 years of operation. They come from all over the world to see the most advanced supercritical CFB power plant, which makes us proud.
Lagisza has recently lost its state-of-the-art title to the green power plant in Samcheok, South Korea, a half a world away. Now in full commercial operation since June 2017 in Gangwon-do Province, the Samcheok Green Power Project marks a significant development in clean coal power. At the heart of the plant is 4 550-megawatt electric ultra-supercritical CFB boilers from Sumitomo FW, producing 2,200 megawatts of electricity from coal, biomass, and recycled materials, setting a new standard for clean, highly efficient, large-scale power generation. For Korean Southern Power and government executives, it was fuel flexibility that made the choice for them.
When the price of coal was low, there was no problem. But as the price began to rise, it had a negative impact on the Korean economy and exports. This is when I began thinking about using low-calorie coal. This was a key factor behind my recommendation to the government to select CFB technology for the Samcheok Green Power Plant project.
As with Lagisza, Samcheok had a smooth commissioning and is now in successful commercial operation, despite utilizing highly advanced, first-of-a-kind CFB technology. Energy will continue to play a vital role in our future. The technology choices we make today are long-lasting and important to put us on a path of clean, sustainable, affordable energy.
The 4 Foster Wheeler CFB boilers operating at our Maoming refinery and petrochemical facility have proven to be highly reliable since their startup in 2005. They have maintained an availability above 95%.
And we could sense the passion in their employees. This made me confident about working with them.
I'm pleased to say that Foster Wheeler's CFB is running very well, and the commissioning of the boiler was smoother than we expected.
Foster Wheeler has the most experience in CFB technology firing 100% petcoke. We'd gladly recommend their CFB technology to others.
Foster Wheeler's CFB technology is the best choice for producing power from low-quality fuels. And I would recommend their CFBs to others.
I was convinced that I'd never regret choosing Foster Wheeler, and I was also determined that I'd never let Foster Wheeler regret choosing us as a client.
Because of its clean-burning fuel-flexible process, CFB technology is being selected more and more for utility power generation, and Sumitomo FW is leading the way.